Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I was actually on the route 24 hours beforehand. I represent New York 1 on the east end of Long Island. Some other members were traveling with me as well. And as we're here, I'd be remiss if I didn't offer up my thoughts and prayers to the families of those whose lives were lost, those who were injured. It's a terrible tragedy that took place. I kind of wished that Congress had been willing to, the entirety of Congress would be willing to allow us and the families to mourn for Amtrak and for the employees of Amtrak, everyone who was impacted by it. I wish that there was a little more time that was dedicated towards mourning. Unfortunately, the next day, and I think it's pretty shameful and disgusting that not even 24 hours go by, and we have an entire party here in Congress that was blaming a potential future funding cut on an accident that happened yesterday. I mean, I've heard of spin, but this is a first for me. I mean, literally, you wake up the next morning, and instead of dedicating your day towards mourning the loss of those, the families that were so greatly impacted, you come onto the floor throughout these halls, and you stand in front of the cameras, and without saying my heart goes out to the family, without offering up any type of emotional remorse, because it's a terrible tragedy that impacts Amtrak, immediately you're blaming a potential future funding cut on an accident that happened yesterday. I would challenge anyone to find an example of this in history. And you couldn't even wait 48 hours to start with the politics. It started the next morning.